Welcome back. It's Sunday, and you know what happens on Sunday. We're going to continue the book Wizard of Oz, and we're going to see what happens after Dorothy finds the Tin Man and the Scarecrow. We're going to see who else needs to go to Oz with them. Join the team. Let's begin. Chapter 5, The Cowardly Lion. As Dorothy and her friends continued on their way through the forest, they heard a terrible roar. Rawr, rawr. The next moment, a great lion ran onto the road. Dorothy and her two friends were very frightened. But little Toto ran ahead and barked at the huge beast. When the lion saw the little dog, he opened up his mouth as if to bite him. Dorothy became so angry at this that she rushed forward and slapped the lion right on the nose. "Don't you dare bite Toto," she shouted. "You ought to be ashamed of yourself, a big lion like you, trying to bite a little dog." "Oh, I didn't bite him," said the lion, as he rubbed his nose with his big paw. "No, but you tried to," Dorothy answered. "You're nothing but a coward." The lion hung his head in shame. He confessed to Dorothy and her friends that although he was supposed to be the king of the beasts, he really was a coward. Large tears fell from his eyes as he told the travelers his sad story. The poor lion was afraid of almost everything and everybody. The Scarecrow stopped for a moment and scratched his straw head, and he said, "I'm going to the Emerald City to ask the great Oz to give me some brains. Maybe Oz could give you some courage, eh?" The lion wiped away his tears. "If I only had courage, then I could truly be the king of beasts." So Dorothy, the Scarecrow, and the Tin Man invited the lion to join them on their journey to the Emerald City. The lion agreed, and the friends continued to follow the yellow brick road towards the home of the Great Oz. Chapter 6, The Deadly Poppy Field. That night, Dorothy and her friends camped under a large tree in the forest. The Tin Man cut some wood with his axe so that Dorothy could make a nice fire. The lion hunted for food, and the Scarecrow searched for nuts and berries. After several days, they passed through the forest and came to a lovely sunny land. The first thing they saw was a large field of scarlet poppies. Poppies are beautiful flowers, but when there are many of them together, the smell is so powerful that anyone who breathes it falls asleep. Dorothy did not know this, and in a very short time, her eyes grew very heavy, and she sat down to rest. The Tin Man tried to awaken her, Dorothy. He shouted, "There is no time to rest. We must hurry and return to the yellow brick road before dark." But by this time, Dorothy was fast asleep. Since the Tin Man and the Scarecrow were not made of flesh, the scent of the poppies did not make them sleepy. "What shall we do?" said the Tin Man. "How will we ever get back to the road to Oz? If we leave Dorothy here, she will surely die." The Scarecrow had an idea. He told the lion to run quickly through the field so that he could escape the deadly flowers. Then he and the Tin Man could carry Dorothy and Toto out of the poppy field. So the Tin Man and the Scarecrow made a chair with their hands and carried Dorothy slowly through the field. After a while they came to a bend in the river. There, lying fast asleep in the flowers, was the lion. The smell of the poppies had been so strong that the huge beast had given up and fallen asleep. The Scarecrow and the Tin Man felt very sad, since they could not carry the lion because he was too heavy. They had no choice but to leave him there to sleep. Next Sunday, we'll see what happens to the Cowardly Lion.